All right, folks, thanks for hopping over on our YouTube channel called Carmellita with our guest herbalist, Karl Grant, who just, oh my gosh, dropped so much knowledge on the podcast interview. If you did not listen to the podcast or have opportunity to view it, it is here on the channel. So I highly encourage you to go over there and listen to the wonderful information Karl gave us on moringa powder. Now, there were questions that came in. Everybody was so excited. They were ready to purchase. I know that folks are clicking on his webpage and grabbing their moringa powder. And remember, he did donate one to the podcast of his Moringa Magic. So we know how special this powder is, especially his powder. We know how special this is. Like I said, if you didn't listen to the podcast, you need to go over there and take a listen. And so make sure that you're looking in the description of this video for his website, which is moringamagic.net, so that you can order your own. And then we are going to pick our winner of the giveaway next week live on the podcast. So make sure that once you finish watching this after show, you leave us a comment below so that we can put your name in the drawing. All right, Karl, I'm going to just kind of rapid fire these questions. So one of the popular questions is, what's the most common way to use moringa powder? Like, I know I do it in a smoothie. And tonight, this is how much I'm in love with my moringa powder. Tonight, I'm going to mix it up in a dressing that I'll make, just a dressing that I'll make for myself so that, you know, I can dip carrots and things in it. So those are the only two ways that I thought of. Are there other ways people can use it?
Excellent way to use it. Let me start off by saying that in West Africa, they commonly use it, the powder, in porridges. They put in anything hot. They can put it in salad as well. And
so like oatmeal or cream of wheat or something like that?
Oatmeal, cream of wheat. It's probably better to use it with something savory. You know, a savory dish that you have, a warm savory dish, or it could be cold. And so they commonly use it that way. And the leaves, they put it in salad. If you have access to the leaves, you can use it as a salad or put it in soups. Now, in the West, the most commonly way people use the powder is to go ahead and put like a tablespoon in your smoothie, a teaspoon to a tablespoon in your smoothie, and you'll get all the nutrients you need throughout the day. And you can sprinkle some in a salad or any savory or warm meal, savory warm meal that you have. Go ahead and sprinkle some powder in there, and
I didn't know that.
Added nutrients to whatever you're eating. Take it with you as a companion on the road.
I love that. Take my powder with me as a companion. I will be doing that very much so.
Little salt or something.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. And let me tell you, in my smoothie, I mean, it's perfect. I just do a little almond milk because I'm lactose intolerant. So, you know, I just put some fresh fruits in there. Yeah, right. That goes back to that conversation, right? So that's interesting. That's good information. And I know, like I said, it has been so easy. And I think that's the thing. Unfortunately, I know right now Corona has made everybody, as your grandma used to say, go somewhere and sit down. But and that's a good thing, right? That's a good thing. But you know, unfortunately, our society is so fast paced that people want to know, you know, how do I use it, or how do I? And do they do that once a day, Karl, or is there any limit on how many times a day they're using their powder? I know I use mine in my smoothies. And then in the evenings I'll do a little bit if I'm doing salad or, you know, something. But I like I said, I'm so new to the game. I don't know. Are people using it more than twice a day or no?
Sure. Let's break it down. So if you have if your health is generally well and good, a teaspoon to a tablespoon per day is great. That's all you need. If you're dealing with more severe health issues, of nutritional issues, or you're trying to balance your blood sugar in particular, which moringa is great for, or you're dealing with a coronavirus, which moringa is essential for. Okay, and so you want to take at least twice a day, in the morning. Okay,
that's interesting. You need
that moringa to stave off coronavirus, because it's in its origin, the coronavirus is a lung virus. Okay, as Dr. Fauci mentioned, you know, this famous doctor out there. You know, and so moringa is famous amongst many things, but is really popular for clearing the lungs out and
Wow.
regenerate the lungs and purging the viruses from the lungs,
I
along
loved
with the
it.
rebuilding the immune system in general.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. That is awesome. Okay, all right. Another question, which, yep, we did touch on this in the interview a little bit on the podcast side. Does it help with chronic pain?
Yes, absolutely. Why? Because moringa has roughly 18 or more anti-inflammatories. Okay, so moringa
Powerful.
kills your inflammation in your body.
Wow.
Keep taking it. You'll see
Okay.
the magic and
Wow.
experience.
Well, I told you what my 3-day journey has been like, and you would think I was 20 again. If I
Yeah.
could get my 20-year-old body back, I'm all for it. So,
Oh,
but
oh yeah.
I've been feeling awesome. My energy's been great. My sleep has been wonderful. Someone asked, does it take time to build up in your system, or does it work immediately?
Well, that depends on your diet. Moringa is so powerful that you will see results immediately. Let me tell you a quick story. When many years ago, when I first started out in herbalism in general, I know what I was doing. I took like this new plant called moringa, and I probably took a little too much. I got excited because I'm a mad scientist. I'm like, oh man, new herb, man, I'm about to go crazy on this and then tell the world. And so I ran to the bathroom
Oh my
faster
God.
than Hussein Bolt. Okay, Hussein Bolt couldn't get with me on that day.
Now that's
I
some
ran
fast
that bathroom.
running.
Yes. Now, why did this happen? Because moringa has so many antioxidants within it. It not 92 vitamins and minerals. It flushes. It's the only unique plant in the world that will give you nutrients and flush out what you don't need at the same time.
Yes, it will. Let me
Yes,
just say,
yes.
yes, it
It will
will.
have, yes, yes. The bathroom will be your best friend
Yes.
when taking moringa, but that is all dependent on how toxic our bodies are. Everybody's at different
Gotcha.
levels with
Yes,
nutrition and
yes.
health and everything, and it will restore what you need, what your body
Mm.
needs as far as nutrition. So it's very useful in all sorts of different ways.
I'm excited. I'm here for all of it. And it's definitely not well, for me, like I said, I know everybody's situation is different. It hasn't been intrusive as
Mhm.
far as, the time going to but it has been noticeable
Yes, and I
by
do want to
me.
mention the detox effect of it is in general is mild, so there's nothing to worry about.
Hmm.
You won't have this mad rush
No,
unless
no.
you or fool around, take too much, and know what you're doing with it. You take the prescribed amount, which is roughly start off with a teaspoon a day,
Hmm.
then you will be just fine. You will
Yeah.
go to the bathroom and detox yourself naturally, and you'll
Yes.
see more things come out of you than you realize, because whatever comes out of you is not meant to be there. You're
Yeah.
healing. It's called a healing crisis in the field of
Mm.
herbalism. Your body
Healing
is going through a
crisis.
healing crisis, which is a
Interesting.
benefit.
Okay.
The benefit to
Didn't
you.
even know that. I love that. Yeah. It definitely, I mean, I haven't felt sick. I have none of that. Like I've been very light, just, really enjoying it. So let's see. Someone said, does it help you with sleep?
It helps tremendously with sleep. Here's why. Moringa is balancing your whole system back and nurturing you back to health. When you're well nurtured, your cells and everything are finally in alignment with each other, are
Hmm.
operating optimally, and as a result, you're going to get better sleep. And you probably, most likely, you will have lucid dreams. Your dream state will
Mm.
increase and will be more vivid and intense. Why? Because when you're purging yourself and getting nutrients at the same time as what moringa provides you, um, you're floating now on air. You're a lighter body, lighter spirit wise, and as a result, you'll probably have better dream. You'll probably dream
Wow.
more and have more clear, defined dreams that we know are
Wow.
messages from God
I
or angels.
love that. I'm open to receive all of that. And Maybe I'll dream about when he's going to allow me to go to Gambia.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, we can do that. Yeah,
Yes,
we'll definitely. I
yes,
would like to talk to you about that. We can do that.
yes. I am all for
And I'm
that.
going again. I'm definitely committed because I have a farm going there. So
Yeah, okay. Then we're gonna definitely talk offline about that. That might be something. Look, the listeners may say, "Can we get in on that?" Stay
yeah,
tuned. You never know. Stay tuned.
exactly.
Someone asked, "Does it help with weight loss?"
Ooh, yes. I
Uh
advise people to try moringa, and you will see what I'm talking about.
oh. Okay.
Because what did we just mention before the previous question? Moringa will mildly and naturally detox your body and get rid of what it doesn't need. See, moringa is so scientifically smart and created by God. God creates all science on earth. Naturally, is right in your pharmaceutical is grown in the dirt, in the earth. Okay, so moringa has a natural releasing mechanism. See, people need to understand the concept of weight loss. First of all, you don't lose weight. You don't have to lose weight. That's not how you should think about it. You need to release from the body what it doesn't need. You're
Mm,
releasing toxin. You're releasing fecal matter. You're releasing extra water weight,
right.
which is the cause of it. Fat inside the body that's clogged up in the
Mm,
in your tubes and your cells and things like that. So you're releasing, you're not losing. So if your
wow.
body thinks that you need to lose something, then the body is smart. It's going to try to retain it and
Hold
hold
on
on
to
to
it.
it.
Yeah.
This is why there are weight loss issues because we're thinking about it wrong way. You need to release it, and moringa will help you release what you don't need and retain what you do need and give you all the nutrients that you want. So then you won't overeat. You won't feel the need to eat more, as Carmelita mentioned earlier. With moringa, you won't feel hungry all day long. You'll feel
No.
full. Why?
Yeah.
Because of the high nutrient content, and that will help you so-called lose the weight.
I love how you reframed that. So thank you. I'm a big supporter of reframing our mindset and giving ourselves new words, new verbiage. So it's not that we need to lose weight. We just need to, move through our systems or release those things that we don't need. So I love how you reframed that. Someone else asked, let's see. If someone is on blood pressure medicine and starts taking moringa, should they keep taking their medications or see their doctor first?
Okay. Let's break it down to what do they call it, the medical disclaimers and that kind of thing, as they force us to acknowledge that we are not doctors and things like that. You're right. I'm not a doctor. I'm a naturalist. I'm a herbalist. Different field. Completely different field.
Mm-hmm.
We
Absolutely.
deal with healing the body. We don't deal with giving pharmaceuticals and managing diseases. We deal
Correct.
with we deal with eliminating the disease. In our field, there's
Proactively.
proactively being proactive,
Yeah.
preventative, and in our field, there's no such thing as management. We work to get rid of things. So, with that question, the case of high blood pressure medicine or any kind of pharmaceutical medication, we encourage people because we've dealt with several people with juggling both.
Okay.
We teach you to wean yourself off. We encourage you to wean yourself off. So, for example, if you have to take 3 pills or 6 pills of pharmaceutical a day,
Uh-huh.
we encourage you to start taking along with that a couple pills or maybe 3 pills a day of moringa
Okay.
powder or capsules. So, and then as moringa starts to work in your body, because the pharmaceutical is just managing, it's not going to
Right. Eliminating.
toxic in its origin on top of that. We encourage you eventually to wean yourself away from the pharmaceuticals, as the moringa should help your body now wean itself off. So then eventually, after a month or so, you want to see if you can reduce it now down to 4 pharmaceuticals a day, along
Gotcha.
with the moringa, and then down to 3, and so forth throughout
Right.
time. And then measure again. Go to your doctor and get your blood pressure checked and all these type of things, cholesterol check, all those type of things, and see where you're at based on that moringa now being in your system.
Gotcha. That makes sense. I like that approach. And I had said to myself, I know I'm new to this journey, but I was like, you know what? I need to make sure that I go get like a blood pressure cuff to measure at home because I too am interested in knowing what impact it has in that aspect. So yeah, I think that's and I know you do consultations as well.
Yes, I do health
Yeah.
consultations. I encourage people to take the call me, give me a call. You can see get my number on the website. We have a free half-hour health breakthrough call. So you can
Okay.
come to me and talk to me and get any question you want regarding your health situation, and then go from there.
Okay, that sounds good. Love that. Okay. Someone else. I have a controversial question.
Mm.
And so I'm gonna ask the easy question first. Someone asked to describe the taste.
The
I'll,
taste.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't know. I'll let you, I don't know. I'll kind of let you take that one. I mean, I know that it turns my smoothie green,
Right. Right.
but I mean, I don't know that I have had any adverse, I don't know, taste or anything. Like can you taste it? Well, of course, in the sense that I don't know, it's more like a natural type of thing, but again, it's in my smoothie. So I've never it was good. Okay, that's the taste that I tasted. It
Yeah.
was good. So I
Yeah.
don't know. Do you think it has a taste to it per se? Am I missing something?
Oh, yeah, Moringa has a naturally earthy taste, but it's mild. It's a mild, earthy taste. In between, Moringa tastes like arugula, somewhere
Oh,
between
that's actually probably a good
arugula,
description.
yeah, and wheatgrass, somewhere in between there, arugula and
Mm-hmm.
wheatgrass. But it's a mild, earthy taste. Now, some people when they eat, with a little less experience with moringa mishandle it and just go crazy and dump all kind of stuff in their smoothie and then blend it up and say, oh man, this stuff tastes like chalk. Tastes like
Right.
chalk grass or something. No, 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 no. You put too much in. So my
Right.
kids, they take it all the time. They got no issue with it at all. Never have. Why? Because we use it with sense. We put roughly a tablespoon along a big
Yeah.
Vitamixer smoothie and thing, and then
Yeah.
you don't
Yep.
taste it.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't. I mean, it's good. I just, yeah, I don't know. I haven't had, like I said, I am gonna mix up the dressing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make a dressing, but I don't think that you'll really taste it if you're using it, like Carl said, in the right amount.
Right.
I don't just dump it. I don't overdo it. I
Right.
definitely follow the balance. Gosh, so
Right.
many questions. We're gonna do this last question, and then for additional questions, drop them here on this video or connect with Carl. Make sure you're going over to his website, moringamagic.net, where you can get your health breakthrough free 30-minute call with the herbalist extraordinaire himself, or you can book a one-on-one consultation as well as obtain all the products. And make sure that you remember to leave a comment so that you're entered for the free giveaway next week live on the broadcast of the Moringa powder. Here's the controversial question, and I know we could go hours and hours and hours about this because
Ah,
I agree with this. All right, so somebody said,
bring it on.
why is it that the FDA will not approve things like moringa powder? And is it actually wise to keep the FDA away from the moringa powder in the first doggone place?
Well, let's look at the FDA. The FDA in itself is an economic engine, a political, economic and political engine,
Okay.
and an entity empowered by itself. We need to. They do not have the power to patent it, um, God's nature. So plants from nature, they cannot patent that. Anyways, they can't put a patent on it and control it that
I
way.
love that.
So it naturally, so they can't do anything about. We don't have to worry about keeping moringa away from the FDA. Their job is just
Okay.
simply tell you that moringa has to be used, which is on my package or and on my website. It can be used for dietary purposes
Okay.
only and things like that to support
Gotcha.
general nutrition, dietary purposes, and is not
Gotcha.
to cure, heal a disease, and all that kind of stuff. This is what the FDA makes you say, put on your package in order for you to be operating legitimate business. But the ancient ancestors for thousands of years have proven it heals and cures and does all these things.
Sure.
Science
And so it's up to us. It's up to us to do our research and to use the product and make that decision. And I love what you said. They can't trademark what God made anyway. So yes, the FDA, I have my own issues with the FDA and you know, just what they involve themselves in and what they also overlook, because they overlook a lot of things as well. So yeah, the FDA really, that's something else that needs to be revamped as well. But we know that things that come from nature, they come from nature, and that is what it is. So I think that was a good way to answer that question. So thank you for that. You were very clear about that, and I know I'm grateful for the product myself. I'm glad to be using it. I'm excited for all the people that have learned about this product because of you today, both on the podcast and here on the after show, answering their questions. Folks, thank you for all of those questions. I hope that we got to the majority of them. If I didn't get to your question, leave it here on this video. I will make sure that they are shared, and Karl will make sure that they are responded to so that you can get the help that you need, and make sure that you connect with him at moringamagic.net. And before you leave, give us that thumbs up, please. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so that you'll know when we are here on the channel. My brother, thank you. This has been a great after show.
You're welcome, my sister. It has been such an honor and pleasure to be on your wonderful show, the most popular podcast in the world. Okay,
you need that.
And I'm just saying that
Thank
this sister
you.
has a beautiful, clear voice, and they always say voices you have to be it has to be pleasing to the ear. And this sister has a great voice.
Thank you.
And
Karl.
you need to hear what she has to offer in real estate and everything else.
God bless you. I just could not ask for a better way to end this after show. Thank you so much. Blessings to you and your family. And you and I will be talking soon. And I guess we're going to have to plan a trip to Gambia for all the listeners, right?
Yes, let's talk about that.
Yeah, I think that would be fun, Karl. I think that would be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going back. So
okay. Yeah, and you could be our leader to teach us the ways.
Sure, lead guy, take it to the markets, and I'll show you around.
Let me just say, I'm going to have to just keep it 100. I am the realest realtor for a reason. You will find me on the beach often with a book. I'm just saying. So that's where you all can find. Just bring me one of those mangoes from the tree.
Certainly. I'll hook you up.
Yes, I love it. Thank you, Karl. Thanks, everybody, for being here with us on the after show. You all take care.